God hates defilers. How has he done it without falling? Has he cheated God at last? No, he has simply befriended the spirals. I've posted this meme at work before.
You gotta just befriend the spirals. That's the only way.
There's another one of these. It's like, has he cheated God? And it's a picture of a fish and just, no, for he breathes the oxygen in the water.
Well, now that's not wrong.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Luma, and with me today is Zen.
And that is me.
And today we're looking at some oddities and curiosities from all around the internet. These are things that we think are just hee-hee-hoo-hoo-ha-ha, and maybe even funny. So let's just get right into it.
Alright then. My family. Heaven gained another angel today. Me reincarnated as Evil Egg.
I love how it's not a evil egg, it's just evil egg, implying that this is a proper noun, and this is like just the name of this entity.
There are no other evil eggs. It is singular, it is almighty, it is the evil egg.
I also love that it's in a deviled egg holder, but instead of being upright, it is horizontal, which is probably what makes it evil.
Deviled egg? Deviled egg holder? Is it not just like a boiled egg holder and whatnot?
Yes. Audi Matrix headlights.
Okay, this is kind of cool.
I actually feel great hatred. Oh, never mind. I feel great love towards this.
Right? I was like, why is this so bright? Why is this so bright? And then that happened. I was like, okay, you got me. That's good.
I have a special hatred for people with halogen headlights, but this just like makes me happy. This makes me feel the good inside.
A rocket garden sprinkler.
All right. This looks like a blender render. Okay, this just does not seem very efficient. I'm gonna be real with you.
I don't think it's about the efficiency. I think it's about just the novelty of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool, and like I do the same thing when water gets sprayed up me. But like, I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna be a lot more pain than it's worth. Yeah, no, that's a normal human feature.
The human squirtle.
Buddy made this can crusher for his workshop. All right, that's really fun. Actually, I really like that.
Is it bad? My mind just immediately went to just CBT. Ravens have been shown to have the intelligence of 7-year-old children and often have similar mannerisms as well.
I do remember when I was 7, dangling off of my parents' hands via biting.
This is just core memory. I think it's something that we have all experienced.
I gotta admit, I used to have a crow when I was a child, and it was the most surreal experience when it walked into my bedroom and looked me dead in the eye and went, "Father, I've thrown up on the carpet." Much like how you can unlock the core memory of biting a finger by subscribing to Kalbus. Ring that bell and share with a friend to remind everyone about that one time you and a crow both failed to do basic math. Check out our other socials if you want more of us, and let's keep going. Custom prosthetic leg for an adult elephant. What is able to rip off the leg of an elephant?
It might have been an accident more than anything. I don't think it was like another animal.
Maybe, but
I have a sneaky suspicion this might be like a rescue elephant from like poachers or just like a general accident.
Oh, look at how, oh yeah, see the chain? That thing was definitely held in like bad captivity. But like, look at how happy it is now. It's able to walk and it has leg.
I love how we just have technology that we can just better animals' lives now when they,
I love leg technology.
Thank you! This Hollywood puzzle. Yo, did your jaw drop when you saw this?
No, it's still firmly attached.
We're in Hollywood, but how far do you want to take this jigsaw puzzle? Who has the room for this?
The same kind of person who can spend $3,000 on some cardboard with like a stylized image on it.
You know, that's fair, actually.
Male red golden pheasant undergoes one of the most striking transformations every year as they molt their cape and regrow a new one. I really want to see this thing just like all of the extra feathers that are still trying to roll out just like pop off.
Oh, it's gonna have a glow up.
Whoa, look at you. That looks so dumb. I'm sorry, it's like that dude who like gets a like high collared cape for like a Dracula cosplay, but it like obscures most of his face, so from every other angle it looks like he's just wearing a cone of shame. Like, you've seen those, right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
This man, he's wearing the cone of shame, and you know what? It's gonna get him laid.
I'm just saying, but that did very much seem like a Zoolander outfit. Could be the next Shaun White. A lot of crows in this episode. A crow snowboarding on the roof of a building using a jar lid.
that thing has learned from children sledding, and it's taking it to the next level.
Oh my god.
Also, I love the title of Could Be the Next Shaun White, because it implies the fact that Shaun White is simply like an entity that things can become.
Okay,
like
so you
the vessel is immortal.
You took it into that direction instead of just being like, it's the title. No, it's an ever-living, immortal being. It's an entity that just becomes.
Yeah, the vessel lives forever, and every couple of decades, the soul of the current owner gets pushed out, and a new one inherits the vessel because the soul wishes to move on. Squirrel trying to fake an injury.
Oh, look at little dude.
Good somersault, buddy.
Oh,
I'm so glad that squirrels can both do bench presses and act like a football player by faking their injuries.
Oh my god, the way it just was like, not realistic enough. Pulls it up to neck.
What I love is how it keeps stopping to check if it's having any reaction on, like, the cameraman.
Oh my god, that's so cute. What the hell?
What a little stinker. Biggerton Amsterton would eat this man.
Top view of a volcano eruption.
Alright, place your bets. What's gonna be in the comments the most down below? Me after Chipotle, me after Taco Bell, or me after Aunt Fidget's boilerplate ghost pepper meat sauce?
I want to go for the last one simply because I want to see people stumbling through that, trying to type that out as you said it. Oh my god.
Anyway, so that's me after...
Just like our anus.
Keep him distracted. His playing is awful, but it distracts him from attacking us.
Oh, that's real. That's just every cat.
No. That's just how the silhouette works. When it's red, you're dead.
Keyboard cat was a warning. Heed the dire admonition. Please do not feed the birds. They will reach their final form and become too powerful. I'd actually like that. I want to see eldritch birds, you know? Crow gods flying around.
We abandoned the pigeons. It's only right that eventually they get to abandon us. Did you actually know about that? Most city pigeons are actually domestic animals that just kind of reintegrated back into like the wilds of the city. Because a lot of people just used to keep pigeons.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Most pigeons are descendants of domestic pigeons from ye olde times.
Oh, is that why they just stay in the city? Because they're all city slickers?
Yeah, they all were raised in city environments for the most part. And also, they just, like, are good around humans, and humans still feed them. It's why you can just pick up pigeons.
I have never tried to just pick up a pigeon, but now I might.
I have a friend who just, like, will grab 2 of them and walk around as if he's, like, drinking 2 cans of soda. What is it and how? Alright, so he's got something on fire.
Oh, is it gonna... It's gonna whip way, whoa, all the way into the sky.
Oh, it's a frisbee firework.
I'm more concerned where that's gonna come down.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's not in eyesight. If we don't see it, it's not our legal responsibility. That's how it works.
True, and who's to say it's even going to come down? That could just go all the way up.
Yeah, that's actually how, that is how the old, like, ancient Chinese space program used to work before the advent of the modern rocket. They just strapped people to chairs and a bunch of fireworks that would go up like this, and then they just went into low Earth orbit.
So the opposite of the witch hunts in America.
Yeah, instead of going to the bottom of the lake, they went to the top of the sky.
Yeah, okay.
It's just how it worked.
It's amazing to look back on cultural differences.
Actually, I forget if that was a Japanese or a Chinese story, but long and short, there was a dude who actually wanted to go to space, so they just strapped a bunch of fireworks to a chair and off he went.
I'm not gonna lie, that does sound like a Florida thing. X-ray of Nikola Tesla's foot taken by himself on a device of his own design in 1896. 1896. Damn.
The funny thing about this is he wasn't actually wearing a shoe. That was just because his foot skin was really loose, so he had to keep it on somehow.
Oh, so that's just like really hairy foot at the bottom?
No, that was a bunch of nails to keep the sole of his foot in place, like the heel. The straps were to keep the skin from falling off again.
Oh, so I get you. So instead of having a shoe, he actually basically had a flesh shoe, and he had to like have a lot of stuff to keep. Oh, that's gross.
He's actually the person who originated the barefoot shoe movement.
by accident.
The man who took the famous picture of workers eating lunch on an unfinished Empire State Building. You mean that building directly behind him?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not so sure that famous photo had a photographer for a photographer. Why would they have that in that time of day? Like, there was no way that they would have known that there would have been an iconic photo. I'm skeptical of this.
Yeah. Apparently on that photo, they had netting underneath them so it was safe if they fell. So, like, it wasn't the high-octane lunch break that everyone makes it out to be.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they wouldn't do that, especially if they're walking along the iron beams and whatnot. There'd be some sort of safety measure. I really can appreciate how Disney is able to hide this from plain sight. The Haunted Mansion facade and the actual ride space is massive.
I mean, yeah, that's how they make it work. I will say, though, Disney isn't super amazing at hiding this stuff. They just don't let you into the back areas. There was a ride that I went on when I went to Disney as but a wee Babus. And I remember very distinctly that, like, they showed how all of the rides worked. You went through, like, Space Mountain with the lights on. You got to see, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff. And it was really cool. They'd never let people do that now because it might impact Disney Plus subscriptions or whatever the hell. But, like, they let you view behind the magic, which I thought was really cool.
I have never been to Disney World. Not even once. I kind of want to, but at the same time...
all right.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's more based around the nostalgia and the hype for Disney stuff rather than, like, actually good rides and a good experience.
It's an advertising campaign.
If you want me to go to Disney World, go to our Patreon.
Man puts 10-foot buggy wheels on a Tesla and drives it upside down.
This looks ridiculous. How does he turn without it very gently? Okay, I see.
Yeah, it has to be a banked turn, I think. This is so dumb.
I'm waiting for the upside down. There it is! That
I would hate to drive in New Hampshire with that. One frost heave and, like, your entire crash chamber collapses.
Like, as soon as you hit any kind of bump, this is the worst kind of lowrider car, because as soon as you hit a bump, you're getting a haircut.
Pimp My Ride Amish Edition? And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. Let us know down below which post was your favorite. I personally liked the one where we watched a raven bite someone's finger and then take over the vessel known as Shaun White. If you do want some more oddities and curiosities, then by all means, another one will be popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds. If you want more content from us, exclusives, outtakes, etc., there'll be a Patreon link in the description alongside YouTube memberships. But on that note, my name has been Lumo, with me has been Zen.
And we hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.